myself a little bit. Little bit. You ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. Go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Hey, hey, go ahead, touch down like that. 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 Like work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work the work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work the work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work the work the middle, work the middle, work the middle, work the work the. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the bar down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail. Cause when she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it.
Today, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. Today we hit Week 10, and we've got a good one in store between the Houston Texans and the Cleveland Browns. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Fitzpatrick. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. With a man with a big new contract, Myles Garrett, in there to take him down. 3rd and long, Fitzpatrick following the sack. What can he and the gang come up with? He's letting this one go for Fuller. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off.
Fitzpatrick's pass intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back.
Mayfield's pass.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
A loss of a yard.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Mayfield, and it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
At the 44-yard line.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. Ross Blacklock on the tackle.
The ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself to get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Number 24, Nick Chubb.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Cunningham on the tackle.
The Texans here on 3rd down, putting an extra defender in the secondary. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A big one there on 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A run for Nick Chubb. And this time they were ready for him, as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
Bringing up 3rd and 12.
On 3rd down, Mayfield under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Whitney merciless in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
And what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. Let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
And big thanks to the defense.
At the 24-yard line.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. Call it a 3-yard gain, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Complete.
A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
Yards. First down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
To the 49-yard line. A gain of 11 on the play.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Browns 3, Texans 0.
On 1st and 10, Fitzpatrick. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. A loss of 3 on that first down pass play. Now 2nd and 13. Fitzpatrick throwing complete. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt that in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Fitzpatrick. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it. But in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The first down carry here for Johnson. Pretty nice, aggressive run there before being brought down just inside of the 30. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down and 4, Fitzpatrick. He'll look underneath and dump it off to Duke Johnson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. 11 yards there, first down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Fitzpatrick. His throw caught at about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll run it with Johnson. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him 3 on the gain there, 2nd and goal.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
To Johnson again. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Duke Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Here we go. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Browns are back in front.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control. And how about the end result? A touchdown.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Looking sideline, incomplete. Randall Cobb, the intended receiver, but it'll be second down.
Incomplete.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Fitzpatrick. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Again, it's Fitzpatrick. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Off the play fake here, Fitzpatrick going deep here for Stills. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
All right, need you to check my eyes here. This entire unit defensively, I think, has looked really strong in the first half, especially in the secondary. They've been cohesive, fast to the football. We just saw another example arriving there to help knock that one away.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 17-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. First down now, but that clock rolling. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, Fitzpatrick. Open man, the tight end Fells. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. To the air again, Fitzpatrick. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Darren Fells. As the first half is winding down, and the Texans have once again taken the lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Return. The Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own 27.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much In this game, what's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. This one complete into the hands of Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They run. Chubb. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line.
On the carry.
In on the tackle, it was Duke Ejiofor. 2nd and 9 from the 44.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They run it again with Chubb. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 44-yard line. On the carry, it's Chubb. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
And a nice carry and a first down for Cleveland. A nice pickup there by Nick Chubb, who's a bright spot for this Cleveland offense. He finished 2nd in the league in rushing in 2019 with nearly 1,500 yards on the ground and got into the end zone 8 times. And how about this for durability? Has not missed a game in his NFL career. What a bounce back from a big-time knee injury while at the University of Georgia.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And he's able to break out of 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down.
He was brought down at the
Benardrick McKinney there to make the stop.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 5. Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns first down.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
2nd and goal.
They'll try again with Chubb. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Stopped short of the goal line.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
And goal.
Mayfield to throw it. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham. Touchdown number 15 on the year. As his guys are able to regain the lead. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting run, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half. And here we are, almost quarters of play in this passing game.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
In on the stop, the safety, Troy Apke. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
2nd and 7.
Working out of the gun, Fitzpatrick. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So the opening drive of this third quarter, they're trying to set the tone for the second half.
And without a doubt, they did exactly that. I've known coaches who have said the first 5 minutes of each half are so important to do exactly what you said, which is set the tone. I've also heard coaches talk about the first 5 plays. Let's go out and be aggressive right off the top. That's exactly what they did.
Here's Brian Anger now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Oh, a little 360.
That's the end.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And it's complete. Hooper. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Mayfield hands to Chubb on the draw. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. 2nd down.
The tackle made by Lloyd.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 40. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory, right at the 40. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. Zach Cunningham, the leading tackler in the AFC in 2019, is there defensively. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Mayfield with a quick fire to Landry. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been excellent. 6 for 7. This will be 3rd and 6. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. Fourth down, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
And the Texans 1st down.
Fitzpatrick now to throw on 1st down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And he gets it down to the 32. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 2nd and about a yard. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it with Johnson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. those are the ones you focus on and want to take away.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Duke Johnson with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Texans have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. And Hilliard will elect to not return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Mayfield and the Browns. Down 21-17, 2:10 on the clock. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it.
That's good.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. First down, Mayfield. They'll go screen here to Hunt. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Very sharp here to start this drive, 3 for 3.
Yeah, I like the way he's running this 2-minute drill. Very sharp, very precise in throwing the football.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
A score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
This will make it into the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Now the attention turns to the Texans, trailing by a field goal. A little over 40 seconds to go. They need at minimum 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. Fitzpatrick to throw. And Stills over the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Back to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Carl Joseph. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Intercepted. The Browns take over 1st and 10.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And again, it's Chubb. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.